Hello. I already started doing this and then I forgot about you lot. To my shame. Is that better? Move it up there. Going to get some vibrant colour on it now. If I can. Can you remember those little sweet dispensers that would pull out? You just pop it and it would just pull out an individual sweet. I could do with that for getting some extra salt on my paper. A quick weather forecast for you. It looks like it's going to pour it down. It does. Quite nice though. Nice and cool. I'll go through the paints again because you'd struggle to do badly doing a picture with these. Whoops. Nothing to see here. I think I picked on her downstairs enough, so I'm going to give her a break this afternoon. She's totally unaware of what I've been saying. I think she's probably had enough of my voice. I'm not quite getting this white enough, so I'm going to have to line wasn't straight. I'm going to have to put some pastel on it. The reason why I've not let you know before this has gone out is because I actually started painting totally forgot about you. What have we got? Misha! Hello, beautiful. Tracy, hello. Let it soak in a little bit. Right, all these are Daniel Smith colours. This one isn't. Who's that? Oh, Beth. Beth. Hey up, Beth. How you doing? Say hello to Misha. She's just above you. Wait a little bit. Don't get too excited. Hey. The reason I have to wait is to let the paper soak in, let the water soak into the paper. I want to create a specific thing. When I'm teaching this, I'll let the paper do whatever it wants to do and hopefully end up looking like something. And I've been doing it a long time, so I invariably can, with just subtle little touches on a guest picture, not a guest, that's very much frowned upon. I can make the picture look okay. I want that to be smooth. I've got, if you look, there, can you see this little system here? This is because I want that to lean forward a little bit, lean over that way and dribble down into this corner. I want a bit of a swell there. Nobody's on here that's made me think of this. It's actually a chap called Vernon Coker, who used to be MP for Gedling. It's Mental Health Week this week. I don't know if you got to know our Jack, Bethany. but he's a very keen cook, and he uses a lot of sea salt in his cooking. You can't understand where it all keeps going. I wish she'd come. I wish she'd come back. It's like, actually, yeah, because she was stuck in the kitchen all the time. I'd like Bethany to come back. I don't think she's going to, but I'm going to wait and watch that for a bit. Think of anything more I can do. I'm going to get it a bit darker at the top. That should make this look like you want to do dive into it. Tell you what I will do while I'm here. Do you know Piccover? The name Piccover, I don't know where it comes from, but I absolutely love the book The Northern Lights. I know it's a children's book, but I just love it. It's adorable. They did a adaptation on it on BBC if you ever get the chance to watch it. And in the book, sounding like him off a Hello. In the book, there is a character called Serafina Piccola. And I think one thing, it's an awesome name. Excuse me a second. So, are you... Who's that? Pauline. Hello, Pauline. And Andrew Palethorpe is back. Saw your wife dancing again, Andrew. And just beautiful. I don't think there's actually many people that are actually painting anything. I think they're all just watching, as the name says, watching paint dry. I'd like it to tip forward a little bit. So I should just use those. Let that dry like that. It's wonky. So where are you locked down, Beth? Is there a young gentleman in your life? Or woman? I'm not entirely sure how this lot over here is going to dry, if it's going to dry nicely or not. If it does, I think the picture's going to work really well. I want that blue to be a bit, I want it to be a bit more oomphy. If you want to impress all your friends with artist technical terms, say oomphy. Oh, he's not doing a very good job of this. It's what people say when you get to a certain age, because they don't know how to speak to young people. So they say, "Are you courting?" Okay, not doing a bit much more. I'm going to show you the Steven Spielberg panoramic view. I'm going to try not to turn it off whilst I'm doing this, like I did last time. I'm going to resist the temptation to put any boats, any little islands, anything in it. I'm going to keep it simple, which the Japanese call divine simplicity, whereas business people call it KISS. Keep it simple. Stupid. I still want this to be a bit darker. So I've got my rigger. And I've got a little bubble on the end. Is my big fat head in the way? Why go to all this trouble? Because there's going to be a little bit of land coming from here, and if you want to see it through the water, whoops. If you want to see it glistening through the water, that's how it's going to look. Not using the brush properly, which is a disgrace. It's a bit too dry. Squirt a bit of water on it. I have a little puff on my vape while it's Soaking in. I once went to Cornwall. I've been to Cornwall before, but I went with a specific view to checking out the galleries in Cornwall because apparently they were all fantastic. I didn't find them fantastic at all. My criticism of them is that they're all full of blue stripes. You may, looking at this, understand what my criticism was. Right, there's an arty-farty fancy way they call painting, where it's organic. It just develops as you go. You don't start off with a preconceived, this is how it's going to go. I prefer to call it making it up as you go along. So who's that? Amy. Oh. There's Andrew just about 5 messages up from you. Don't tell him about us. Yeah, just keep it between me and you. Okay. See you later. Doing exactly what I said I wouldn't do. I said I wasn't going to put any. Who's that? Sue Yates. Oh, bless her. Yeah, she has 2 healthy dogs. Does Sue Yates? She has 2 healthy dogs, right? And I don't have a dog because mine passed away. So I've asked her for one of hers, and she's offered me. She's offered me an angry cockerel with attachment issues. I'm going to have to stop doing that. I don't mean stop. I'll give her a little wave. Ever so slightly. Run some water through that. Sue is one of my women. I have a little commune cult in Edwinstowe church rooms, and she's one of my women. I'm yet to receive all her worldly possessions, which is a bit of a bugbear. She needs to get a move on. And she's going to be wanting to know. I know she's saying it. She's saying it out loud. Why is it we never got to do a painting like that? Well, Susan, I gave you an onion to paint, didn't I? Would you like to see your onion? I'll go and get your onion. Brace yourself. There you go. That's your onion. That's yours, that is. That's yours to keep. Yeah. All you have to do is take the picture of that dragon down. That'll probably fit in that frame. Yeah. Right. I think have I been creepy? I think I've sexually harassed Amy and been a bit creepy with Sue. I think who else have I got on there? I think not Bethany's too young. Not going to. Pauline, yeah. Misha's just beautiful. My favourite person on the planet. So she's going to be left alone. So I will harass you next time then, Tracy, if that's all right. And Tracy will know me from Sutton Centre School. And of course, I use the word school quite wrongly, a bit like a zoo or a holding pen for wayward kids. And I don't think I actually ever spoke to a girl until I was about 25. I did have 2 girls live next door to me, but I didn't really see them as girls. Men with jangly bits. Right, I think I better move on from there, really. I think I've fiddled around with this picture and not done it any good at all. I'm getting this need to squirt some water on it. I think I shall. And then I shall do one of my panoramic views. I did the music from Black Beauty last time. What music I'm going to do now. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Whoop! I went a bit too quick then. Right. We can zoom up like that, and then it's time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye.